Is my vocal
Well,
come through now, or am I
greetings.
still choppy?
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Flights. I'm your host, Lazerbolt, and yeah, it's where we get together every Friday night and fly around, often in these C-130 Hercules, and yeah, we like to have a good old time. Hopefully everything comes out good tonight. I suspect I'm having some internet issues. My comms are breaking up a little bit, as well as I hear everyone else is breaking up just a tad bit. But I hear our buddy Tailhook just hopped in and said hi. I could hear that perfectly. So that's good news. Tonight we're taking off out of Bali International. That's where we're sitting at right now, Bali International in Indonesia. And we're flying northwest up to Jakarta. People might know Jakarta as the capital city of Indonesia. And yeah, Indonesia is quite a big place, and it's quite a big capital. So we're going to be doing that. We're taking off here in about 3 minutes or so. So get your stuff ready to go and check your flight plan and check your brakes and flaps and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to be taking off here shortly. And I'm sitting here with the whole gang. How's everybody doing?
Hey, if you can hear me.
Right on. Yep. I just said I could hear you fine. And hopefully you can hear me. People already told me that my comms are kind of coming and going. Coast?
I got your comms pretty straightforward now.
Huh?
I got comms pretty straightforward now.
Right on. Yes, everybody sounds a little bit like a robot to me, so I think it's probably on my end. But hopefully that will kind of sort itself out as we go. Not much I can do about it now. Let's see, like I said, we're taking off in about 3 minutes or so. Tonight, on all of our legs, we are going to be climbing up to 12,000 feet. Count on doing that. 12,000 feet, that's way up there. We have a lot of rugged terrain to go over tonight. There's many volcanoes. Some of them are quite spectacular. One of them we're going to be going directly over the top of the caldera, and it's going to be quite something. So count on that. We're going to do 12,000 feet on each leg, 260 knots indicated. And on our first leg, take a right-hand turn to a heading of 299. After we take off, we're going to be heading 299 at 12,000 feet. In the chat, we got our buddy 889884M checking in. That's Brady. Hey, Brady. Glad to see you could join. No, Brady from the Ken Knapsack channel. He's over there streaming, and yeah, that is one of my favorite streamers to watch. He's absolutely fantastic. He's a stand-up comedian, and he's a real funny guy, and he's a real smart guy too. He talks about a lot of interesting stuff on his streams. He has a thing called The Blathering that he does 2 or 3 times a week. And yeah, go over there and subscribe to Ken Knapsack, because it's a good time, a great community, and yeah, it's a lot of fun over there. We are leaving in 1 minute. Let's see. Hopefully we'll pick up a few more pilots along the way, and we'll have a nice big group flight. Right now we got about 5 of us. Probably more than that, or really more like 6 of us in the Discord, so it should be a good time. It always is. And I love these Friday nights. As I said, we're going to be making our way to Jakarta up in the north there, and that is quite a big city. And most of our airports, as a matter of fact, all 3 of our airports tonight have an ILS approach. Unfortunately, the very first airport, the ILS approach is on the opposite runway, and I don't think that this Dirty 30 I'm in knows how to do a back course landing. I've researched it, and I've asked people about it. Get rid of my parking brake.
I think you're. I haven't got it anymore.
You haven't got.
It's gone into a.
Correct.
I haven't got.
The stream ain't working?
Check all cables. Correct.
Really?
No stream. Okay.
Because I'm looking at the stream on my phone right now, and it seems like it's still working. Could be wrong about that. There's only 2 people watching, so that's about right. Let's see here. As far as I can tell, it looks okay. How about if you refresh it? Does that help? Yeah, I'm afraid I'm having some pretty nasty internet issues at the moment. That's not very good. Well, it appears to be working.
Now, do these C-130s have a... These C-130s have an issue? I'm in the...
Boy, my internet is so bad,
today, but
I can barely
if I
understand you. Yeah, my internet is pretty rough tonight.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and get these birds up in the air, and we'll try to troubleshoot some of this once we get up there. Lazerbolt is rolling. Got our buddy Captain Hopper saying happy fly day, and hi everybody. Hey Hop, how's it going? I was watching Hopper stream a little bit earlier too, and yeah, he streams over there on Twitch. And he does a good job streaming a lot of stuff. I think today he was playing a little Fortnite. That's always fun to watch. I don't play much Fortnite myself, but I know a lot of people who do, and they sure seem to like it. Like I said, I think my internet is really crappy tonight. Maybe once I get up in the air, I'll try to reset my router. That might be a little risky maneuver to try to do, but yeah, let's see. Turning right to a heading of 299er. Hazardous FLT says, I had a lot of network frame loss for a minute. Seems okay at the moment, but might come in and out. Well, hopefully it's more in than out. Alright, let's see here. Got my navigation select all wrong. What do we got? Here we go. iNav 1. Boom. And we're on course. A reminder, we're climbing to 12,000 feet tonight. We have some very mountainous, rugged terrain that we're going to have to climb over. There we go. We got a nice group with us tonight. Look at everybody. Here we got Kineas, Compass Coast, Wingnut back there, Wingnut Bob. We got Miratech, Tailhook. We even have Mia Scully joining us tonight. Well, that's good. We haven't seen Mia in a couple weeks. It's good to see the whole gang here. Happy Friday. We're going to be flying for about 2.5 hours tonight, so yeah, grab a drink, grab a snack. You can even come meet us in the air if you'd like to. You can get the game on Game Pass if you're looking for a cheap, easy way to get it. And yeah, all of the information for the flight itself is in the description of the YouTube video. Grab the information and come join us. We should be at that next airport here, maybe the next half hour. And perfect place to join us will be right there. Reminder, we're doing 260 knots at 12,000 feet. And if you look around, you'll see all of these beautiful mountainous volcanoes and stuff like that going on around here. And we're heading right towards a real tall one. Hey, Hazardous says his internet's jacked up right now too. He can't even stream, so I feel your pain. Yeah, that's no fun. Try to be halfway professional, at least have a watchable stream for everybody on a Friday night here. So if the stream cuts out or you can't hear me anymore, just let me know. I'll try to see what I can do about that. Probably not much I can do about it, but we'll see. Oh, Miratech bringing that fancy bird up here. Well, good. I'm hoping it, like I said, sorts itself out as we go. Got Longhorn Ram back there. Good. Beans joining us. How's it going, Longhorn? Happy Friday.
Good. Did you notice who else was back here?
I did. I saw Mia back there. Good deal.
Okay. Yeah, I
think,
just popped in and she was taking off about the time I was.
Right on. I think Mia tonight is in a citation, which is a good substitute for an airplane to fly with us. That's a good, if you don't have the C-130, a citation will keep right up. It's a bit of it's like a Learjet sort of thing, a small private jet, and it'll keep up with us almost as good as a fighter would. Like,
Wow.
I see Miratech
I'm
is
showing
in,
that.
it looks like he's in that F-35. Sorry, Bob?
Mine is reading 757 for me for some reason, but
Oh, really?
who knows?
Yeah, it says Asobo something or other citation up here for. Whatever it is, I'm just glad people are joining. Greetings.
Absolutely.
Still climbing. Yeah, I really like that that fighter jet that Miratech is in. That is another, if you don't have a C-130, a fighter jet is a great alternative for something to come join us in. There's even a couple of them by default that you could use.
We're well over 12,000.
Are we? Oh, I am. You know what? Heck on it. I'm over here distracted. I forgot to set my altitude select.
You're
Yeah, say it, Coast. Go ahead and say it. I'm a what?
high.
Okay. That was nicer than I thought you were going to put it. Okay, I'm bringing her down to 12,000. Yeah, I forgot to set my altitude select. I'm a little bit distracted tonight with all the internet woes. But yeah, I think we're on course now. Coming down pretty fast though. Screaming down. Let's get back down to 12,000. I'm glad you said something. Like I said, I'm a little distracted tonight trying to figure everything out. And if you didn't tell me, I would have been up 30,000 feet before I know it. There we go. All right. On course. Here we go. We're 136 out from our first destination. Let's see what we got for our first destination here. It's like a place called Juanda. We're looking at Whiskey Alpha Romeo Romeo. And it does have it has an ILS approach on runway 10. I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. I mean, if anybody wants to do a back course, that's fine. I'm going to do runway 28 just because it's so much straighter in. So let's count on that. Coming on runway 28. 9,800 foot of asphalt, so even without the ILS, it should be pretty easy to find that place. And it is. I flew it a couple days ago. So yeah, count on runway 28 when we get to Juanda. This 12,000 puts us right up in the clouds. I'm like right in between two cloud layers right now. Kineas, is your gear down? Nope, now they just went away. Never mind.
Yeah, your gear.
Sounds like your audio's coming through.
My audio good or bad?
Shows the gear up here.
It's getting better.
Yeah. Maybe at some point I'll try to reset my router, and hopefully that won't end the stream. It might end the stream though, and I don't want that. See, Hazardous is asking us if he does join us, he'll probably fly that Pilatus PC-24. I'm not sure how that compares to the PC-12. I'm not sure if that'd be fast enough or not, but it might be. We usually go around 260 knots indicated. I'm unfamiliar with that. Anybody else know anything about that Pilatus PC-24?
familiar with that
Don't
one.
fly it enough. Yeah, I don't know what the speed is.
I know
thought
the-
it went up to about
Pilatus-
330.
The PC-12 is quite fast, but still I don't know if it's fast enough.
Yeah, the
But the
24 is
24
actually jet engine. So
Oh,
I
it
think,
is?
I think it's like 330 to 350.
Oh, it should be just fine. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good deal. And Hazardous says it has a top speed, or it says it has the top speed of around, what's that, 280?
Okay.
Well, if it's a jet, it should work.
Those aren't
It should
always
work.
accurate.
Laser, are you set at 260 or 240?
I am at 260. 260 indicated. It's giving me 307 ground.
I must have some feathers on my air intake.
Either that or a nice headwind.
Definitely pretty over there, right?
Yeah, I really like the just the cool the mountain ranges and the volcanoes and all the grass and greenery. Looks really nice. It's been a beautiful area to fly around so far here in Indonesia. This, I think, is our third week here in Indonesia, and we got like one more after this. And we're going to be up there near Cambodia and Vietnam and all that. It's another pretty big city we're coming up around right now. I'm not even sure what it is. It's clearly a huge area. We'll be passing right over an airport. Yeah, hazardous, that's one thing. If it says in the, when you go to select your aircraft, it'll tell you like, you know, it goes 320. It's often way wrong, and it's often way overstated. I mean, you might be able to go 320 if you're, you know, 35,000 feet in the air. Maybe. Or however much it says there would.
Here comes Coast.
Right on, bring that bird up here, buddy. I want to get a good look at it. It does look kind of nice flying directly through these clouds. I do kind of like that. It doesn't make it easy to see what's going on the ground, but it just looks nice.
Uh-oh. Tail hook, you quitter.
I've been trying to fly that thing today, and I'm not familiar with the detent on it. And it just seemed like my fuel kept cutting off. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Right on. What were you in? C-130?
Yeah, it was in the Blackbird C-130.
Oh, right. Yeah. That one's it's tricky. It'll take you a little bit just to set it up, like you said, your throttle detent and everything. You'll have to do all of that over separately from your regular, you know, set it up on that little pad that's on the left-hand side there. Set your controls there. Yeah. This is the only aircraft that I've ever seen that it doesn't allow me to use the. Normally, when I'm doing my reverse thrust, I've got a button on my throttle. If I hold that button down and then push forward, it gives me a reverse thrust. And this one doesn't allow that to happen. This one, your reverse thrust is always when you pull it full back. I haven't found a way to change that, but when you pull it all the way back, it goes into reverse thrust mode. And that's why you got to kind of adjust your throttle settings. So, like you said, make that very first detent in your throttle, make that where it goes from reverse thrust to I don't know what it'd be called, flight idle, not even flight idle. Somebody's really hauling ass up here. Here we go.
Mia's got
it's
the
Kenyans.
new that
F-14.
the Rastiel, I don't know how to say it correctly. That new one that just got released.
Yeah, the F-20, FU-F-14 or something like that. FB.
The FU
It's the Eurofighter, right?
Oh, I see her as a F-14.
Well, yeah. So when you look at it, the left is always the what it's replacing it with, and then the name to the right is what she's actually flying.
Okay, that's kind of handy info. Citation 2, yeah, if that's not the default
right of it.
citation, yeah, so, oh, she's actually in a Raphael. I see.
Yeah,
or
the
a
Raphael.
Rafale.
Is that the new one? You can shoot missiles and.
Whatever it is, it's pretty zippy, I tell you that.
Awesome.
Hey, if you guys look ahead of us,
that
like
was awesome.
just ahead, check out this awesome volcano. We're getting ready to go right over the top of it right now, so we'll be able to look right down into the caldera. But this thing is a beast, absolute beast. It even has the cutoff to
you
where
want to rim it with me?
after a certain point, it doesn't even have vegetation anymore. It's just rocky. But yeah, we'll get a really good look at the inside of the caldera here, and this is quite a spectacular volcano. This is one of the reasons we had to go 12,000, because 10,000 would not have been enough. Yeah, get up there and check it out and make sure it's all safe for us to go over.
Gonna pull
look
it
at
tight, Tailhook.
Isn't that nice? They modeled it great too. There's no stretched out textures or nothing. It really looks nice. Looks like the moon. Woo! Compass Coast, cutting it close up there. Nice.
Man, I have to burn through that whole thing, and the F-22 just does it like nothing.
Don't ignite it. Yeah, that is one heck of a volcano.
All right.
Good
Nice.
thrust vectoring.
Yep. Man, Mia makes me want to buy that thing now.
That thing sure is zippy, that is for sure.
So, Tailhook, you made those adjustments to the curve. How's it working out?
Say it again. You broke up a little bit.
Did you make the adjustments on your joystick curve?
Yes, I did,
How's it working out?
and it's helped. Oh, it's helped me immensely. The last great, I didn't have to over correct anything, and that kind of solved that problem for me. So I appreciate that.
That was a pretty slick
Yeah, I
maneuver
was
there,
watching the
Miratech.
stream, and you were high on him, and I'm like, yeah, baby.
Yeah. It was an excellent flight last week. Like I said, it's nice just having that slight, that slight little. It made it smoother for me. In other words.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you mean. It's when you're in tight and you want to make adjustments, it helps you make the small adjustments. You want to rip a turn, you pull the joystick all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a huge curve
Flipping
on
lasers
my
tell
stick. I had to. It's just a little too jarring if you don't give it a ramp,
Yeah, I fly around Los Angeles a lot, and I can tell who's using S control. The 737 are just passing in the air. I'm like, I don't think the passengers are enjoying that flight.
They're stuck to the ceiling.
Yeah.
What passengers? A long time ago.
I always got one passenger back here. Oh, hey, let's check out the operative pilot going on. Got another woman back here. Once again, dressed nicely. Looks a bit like a zombie, but not too bad. Keeping an eye on that QR code, make sure that doesn't change. Right on.
Yeah, you look much smoother, Tailhook. Like all your movements, they just look way smooth.
Yeah, that's what I was getting when I looked at you flying over there. Just smooth as butter.
I have my joystick and throttle quadrant's going on 12 years old too.
Really?
Oh
You're
man.
getting your use out of it, that's for sure. I mean, most of my stuff's pretty
Yeah, I
old
have
too.
the Thrustmaster HOTUS, the Warthog.
Oh, that's a heavy duty
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
12
Do they
years,
even still make those?
Great.
Yeah, that used to be real popular back in the day. Everybody had one of them.
That's my favorite. I don't know how I would use a different one. I'm buying some of the special grease because I'm at the 10-year where they recommend re-greasing it.
Right. It is a solid stick, that is for sure. It's really heavily built, and it's literally heavy.
Yeah, that's why I like it. It has weight.
Myself,
like I
I've
turn the
always
joystick and the joystick fights me.
used my
See, that's nice.
X52 Pro HOTUS is the one I've been using for years. I think I'm on my third one right now. It usually lasts me about, 8 years or so, and it's time to be replaced.
Yep. On my one.
Oh, there's Mia right off the right. Nice. I gotta buy it.
Here we go.
Well, that I have it's funny. I have wish list on my the marketplace, But the number one
Yeah.
is this. I got to get the Blackhawk 130, the one that Laser has. That's the first one. Then I'll start going down the list.
That is an amazing aircraft. It really is. It has its issues. It can be frustrating when it decides to start acting up. But, I don't know. For me, it rarely does anything catastrophic. It flies pretty good. But I see a lot of people out here, around here that normally fly it, including Wingnut and Longhorn, and they often don't fly it. And I understand, because it does give problems sometimes. It's a little finicky.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with my C-17, so that's why I'm sticking to that for now. It seemed like when you and you were flying close together is when we kept freezing up, so that's why I went to this for now.
Right. The biggest issue I have is the game itself will just crash. It'll just freeze. I'm not sure if it's related to the Dirty 30, but it might be. I don't know. We're within 50 miles of our airport, so at this 12,000 feet, we should descend here pretty soon. In another 10 miles, I'm going to bring her down to 2,500. You'll notice that we're going out over the water, and we're going to turn in to runway, what are we doing, 28? I believe it's 28. Let's check again here. We are coming in on 28. So yeah, we'll be landing from the water, coming straight in. Whiskey Alpha Romeo Romeo. Gonna go ahead and get set up for that right now. There we go. Yeah, about another 10 miles down to
Blackhawks ever
2,000.
do a sale?
Sorry?
Does the Blackhawk studio, did they ever do a sale on that C-130 through their
Well,
website?
in a way, what they did was when they first released it, we all bought it right away. It was in a beta testing version. It was vastly incomplete. But I see we got our buddy. Yeah, buddy Purdue FNR up here saying, Laser, how's it going? That's our buddy PC. But anyway, yeah, when they first released it, since it was in a beta version and it had lots of problems, it was cheap. I think we got it for like $10 or something. It wasn't much, 10 or 12. And ever since then, every time they released an update, they increased the price. So at one time, yeah, it was on sale, but that was about 2 years ago. So since then, I haven't seen any actual sales. You'll notice that this one is not even in the marketplace. You have to actually go to the Blackbird Simulations website to get it. But it is not in the marketplace. I imagine once it's in the marketplace, they will have their periodic sales. Or maybe Blackbird Simulations has a site-wide sale occasionally. But I haven't seen one of those yet. I do hope it ends up on the marketplace here one of these days. That makes it a lot easier to get. And I like how if you get it in the marketplace, it'll automatically update itself too.
I want it to be sold from the marketplace.
Guys, we're 41 out. Let's go ahead and bring these birds down. I'm going to drop down to 2,500. Whoop, dropping her down quick. In another couple miles, I'm going to turn a few degrees to the left. We'll be lined right up with that runway. Coming in just to the right of it right now.
If
PC,
I lose laser, all I gotta do is look for wingnut.
He's always around in that big bird. PC says we're all good here now.
Man.
How are you? We're fine. What's your operating number?
Wingnut's got a floating island up here.
Yeah, that bird is absolutely
I might sit up-
monstrous. That C-17 that Wingnut Bob likes to fly, that thing's huge. Alrighty, I'm descending through 7,300 for 2,500. Going to be turning final here in just a few miles. You see we're almost lined up with that runway 28. One of these days, actually, maybe even next week, you know, maybe even next week, I was considering all of us who have that Captain Sim C-130H. I wouldn't mind flying that C-130H again for a leg. That at one time, that was my favorite aircraft until Blackbird Simulations came out with this one. But I wouldn't mind flying that C-130H, specifically if we all fly that C-130H. For once, our buddy Coast could see us properly. And that'd be neat. I'm sure he would like that, to see us in an actual C-130. He probably sees me as like a 747.
I'm used to seeing those at the air shows now.
Oh, right on.
Toast,
Every
can I get
aircraft. Say again?
I'm gonna get you a 35 because I gotta fly my 35.
Well, we'll talk at the end, okay?
Oh, for sure. You
Yeah,
agreed.
That 35 is a real nice looking jet. Just beautiful. And it's nice to see it properly.
I used to fly the P-38 Lightning all the time.
Ooh, that's what Mentat. That's on his wish list for. He was hoping he could fly that during this flight. I'm like, that's fast enough.
Oh yeah.
I see Hazardous has a question about our flight plans. How he can get the flight plan and everything. Basically, what I do is every week, if you look down into the description of the YouTube video, the flight plan is down there. You'll see all the places we're heading to and where we're going to stop, take breaks. And there is also a link to where you can go to our website, and actually it'll take you to my OneDrive, where you can download the PLN file and pop it right into your GPS that way. So that's how we do it around here. Also, if you visit our msflights.net Discord channel, you can grab it from there. So yeah, that's how we know where we're going
We
every
look,
week.
we
I
look
always
like
publish
a gaggle
it.
of geese coming in today. All of us are just looking like we're flying like with reckless abandon coming into this airport.
Well, we're only about 23 miles out, so get your bird wrangled. We're going to be landing shortly. We're almost lined up perfectly for this runway. And going to make some final adjustments here before we get there.
Yeah, you know, last week I still see Coast with his ground support system, and we do have the Captain Sim, both of the, I got the J, the H, and the other H that that Miratech was talking about earlier, because there was
Yeah,
two of them,
like a
and
Hercules.
I wasn't
Right.
sure. Yeah.
You still see him with
So I
all of
do
his
have
support
both
vehicles.
of those, but yeah, I still see the truck, the gas truck, and all that stuff.
Huh. That is unusual. Usually that only happens if you don't have that exact version. You do have a Captain Sim one, but not the exact version. You might have the exact version. I'm just saying that's usually why it does that. And that's kind of weird that you would be seeing them improperly.
Yeah. I've got plenty of C-130s to go around, though.
You keep buying them to try to get the right one. Yeah, the only issue that I've noticed that I've had with that C-130 is if you don't fly the 2020 version of it, everyone else will see you looking like a bus. You won't even have wings. It'll just show you the interior of the aircraft. So you have to go into your list of aircraft and uncheck mark the 2024 version. So you're only seeing the 2020 version. I'm not sure if that would fix the problem that you're having though, so that's a weird one.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll check it next week.
As far as floor plan goes, I do what Travis says. I do IFL.
You follow laser?
IFL?
I
Yeah.
follow laser.
That's a good protocol right
He
there.
had me crack. He had me cracking up while that stream last week.
I think it was Travis came up with that one.
That's right. He
Yeah.
did.
Travis,
He's gone right now, right? We should talk about him all night.
We could talk shit about Travis as much as we want. I think he's taking a trip to Europe right now.
Austria, he's impervious to this. Everything falls off his head because he doesn't understand most of it.
Easy target. Yeah, but he is in, I believe he is in Austria right now. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn towards the runway here. I'm going to need to overshoot it just a little bit. We're 10 out. Coming in. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and slow right down. Going to bring it down to about 250 knots. And start worrying about flaps and gear and all that good stuff. So yeah, dropping it right down to 150.
I got live weather on, and everything is just a fog haze. I need to turn it off and just go clear skies.
Yeah, that's why I don't usually use live weather when I'm doing a group flight or hosting one anyway. Otherwise, it would just be there's not much to see. It's just kind of.
No, lesson learned. I gotta change that when I land.
Well, sometimes it looks fine. Well, it's weird though. You get basically when you're in live weather, you get two kinds of weather. You get either completely hazy and you can't see anything, or it's completely blue skies and there's no clouds or nothing. So it's kind of a weird situation.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why I just use the preset weather configuration here. This is called few clouds. There's a lot of clouds. I don't know why they call it few clouds, but that's what it's called, few clouds. And it usually looks pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and go gear down at this point. Looks like we're coming in real nice for this here runway. Bob, I'm probably going to be coming in right behind you. I think you need a little more speed than I do.
I'm doing 180 right now, 185. I didn't see exactly where you guys were, so.
We're good. We got plenty of
That was above you.
separation. I'm a little bit high right now, but not too bad.
Man, I gotta trust you, Laser. It is just a haze soup I'm in. I can't see anything but your aircraft.
Right on. We are coming in straight as arrow right now.
It is hazy.
Man.
I'm slightly over speed, but my speed's dropping.
No, you're good. Any slower, and I'm gonna fall out of the sky.
You don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
I was getting ready to say you're getting close to that magic number.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
I'm
he
gonna
knows it
try to
over.
touch down at about 130. I'm still really
The
hot.
best part of it. Oh yeah, this is great for me. This is perfect. This is a good angle.
You want me to come in too high on every airport?
Yeah, my alpha transitions to just level flight.
Right. Yeah, I'm going about 160 right now, and that needs to be more like 130. Okay, we're dropping speed. Here we go. Be coming in right behind coast. Hopefully you'll see the runway by now, because we're right over it.
Oh gosh, that was hard. That's a good thing I have reinforced gear.
Oh yeah.
Right on. Look at you
You are
guys.
just doing that, Willie.
It's my happy Willie.
Not bad.
Hey, Wing, any rocks out here?
I don't know.
Say again?
Do we have any rocks around here? You probably know one that
Oh,
knows where they
no,
are.
actually not this place. In Australia, we had giant
no.
boulders all over the place, every airport. Not this place. Laser is clear to the right, and I'm going to back taxi at the beginning of 28, and we're going to take off from there.
Mia's making me real jealous.
Yeah, I'm not seeing her aircraft properly, but I can tell it is quite a beast. What'd you say that thing was again? A Raphael or something? I'm
Yeah, Raphael.
Yeah,
totally unfamiliar
Yeah.
with that one.
it's like the Eurofighter, correct? It's very nice.
Yep.
Looks like Tailhook and I are gonna have to get a new plane.
Oh, you know it.
There's always a new one. As long as the company makes a good aircraft, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? We've all bought too many of them that are junk.
Yep. Yeah, actually, that one you can shoot missiles and
Oh,
do a
that's
couple
what she
other
was
things on
doing.
that. Yep.
I was wondering why she was lining up on laser like the whole time.
She shot me down. Yeah, I'm guessing that you can only see your own missiles. Other people can't see them.
unless
Because
you had
there
to-
was aircrafts in the past that let you shoot stuff, and it would tank everybody's system. You could spam so many missiles that it would just ruin everybody's system. And I think they probably got around that. Oh, sorry, Bob, I didn't really. Or Longhorn, I thought you were all done and landed. I pulled out right in front of you. I thought you were down already. Looks like it was good landing when you had to avoid me. But yeah, I think nowadays what they do is if you have an aircraft that can actually shoot missiles, you can only see them yourself. They don't broadcast to other players. And I think that's just so you can't spam a bunch of crap like that and, you know, ruin everyone's system.
I just can't wait till I can see everybody's gear again. Because the Sim Beta 6, it just doesn't show anybody's gear.
Really? Yeah,
everyone
hopefully,
just floats.
right. That must just be because we're in the one version and you're in the other. If everybody was in the
Yep.
Sim Beta 6, we'd probably see each other just fine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Has anyone else tried it? I think Phineas said he was maybe going to.
I haven't tried it.
No.
In the C-130s, you can shoot flares, but nobody else can see those either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look pretty cool when you do it, though. Gives you those angel wings.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, all right, pilots. We're going to be leaving here in about a minute. Let's see what we got for the next leg. Next leg, we're going to be flying at heading up 265. Count on doing that. 265. That is
How much
almost
is that?
straight out.
How much is that? How much is that Raphael running price wise?
Oh, it's like 45, I think. It's just under
Okay.
$50.
Ooh, it's a premium.
Well, look at that. I have clear skies. I'm like a god. I just said clouds go away, and it's just clear skies.
Just snap your fingers and there they go.
Nice.
Gentlemen, this next leg is the shortest leg of the evening. It's not super long. It's not super short either. It's 122 miles. But we're going to be up at 12,000 feet, so count on that. It's a rather short leg. We also have a instrument landing approach for this next airport. We're going to be doing that. I'll give us all the details once we get up in the air. So, set your altitude select for 12,000 feet. And we're going to be taking off here very shortly. Here we go, 12,000.
Had to avoid a herd of cattle at the beginning of the runway.
Oh, you got cattle here, huh?
Yeah, there's one on the runway and then probably about 30 or 40 of them just off in the grass next to the
Oh,
runway.
nice. There does seem to
Are
be a
they
lot
in
of
another
cattle
group
around.
flight? Are they in another group flight?
Herd flight.
Yeah, the cow hoppers.
Bird flight.
All right, pilots, let's go ahead and get these birds out of here. Lazerbolt's rolling. I probably should use some flaps.
I get the feeling the difference between the herd and us is very little.
All right. Up and out of here.
Jeez.
Excuse me.
Just go right through.
Coming through.
Oh,
I didn't
fantastic.
I didn't mean to get in your way.
Well, guys and girls, go ahead and go without me. My sim just locked up. Son of a bitch. Thought everything was going fine, but it ain't. Yeah, my sim just locked up. I'm going to have to join you guys in a minute.
Shoot. Okay.
265. Remember that one? The skidders to 265. Is that it? Hold there.
Yeah, this is the most annoying thing. That my sim just randomly crashes once in a while. And I'm not 100% convinced that this is the problem of the Dirty 30. I don't know if it's a Dirty 30 problem or just a sim problem altogether. But either way, it seems to happen periodically, and I don't like it. It used to be that the sim would just kind of pause for a second. If I waited long enough, it would pull itself out of it. But it doesn't do that anymore. Now, if I get this little pause type situation, it's done. It's just toast. And one of the worst parts of it is it completely wrecks my hardware. My hardware will no longer function properly. My HOTAS will, but my autopilot panel, radio stack, and switch panel will not function anymore the rest of the flight. And that's not good.
What's our altitude you want us to take so you can get there?
Sorry, Coast?
I'm going up 8,000. You want to go higher?
Yeah, she go 12,000. 12,000. It might not be 100% necessary on this next leg here, but 12,000 you will need it on the next leg. I'm just glad this thing doesn't take as long to load up as back in the FSX days. That would take you 20 minutes just to get back into the game. And it was real picky too, I tell you.
This would be really hilarious for your stream, but as you do this, you should edit the video and then turn it into a montage of you like loading back up the computer with "Push It to the Limit" soundtrack. And then just random like workout scenes, people pumping iron.
Right. I don't know.
Like back in the 80s with the...
I don't want to encourage my system to keep doing that.
Mia, watch out! You have a tail hook on you.
Are you two dog fighting back there?
That's what it looks like.
Well, my money's on Mia. Yeah, my money's on Mia if it comes to a dogfight. All right.
Yeah.
Catch up to you here.
Oh, never mind. I see.
I'm waiting for you on the tarmac.
Perfect. I should be loading in right now.
Oh, looks like Mia's got a lock on you.
No.
Don't be a goose. All right.
There we go.
Back at it.
Straight out departure.
I like how my aircraft always tells me I have an attitude failure.
Mine usually just tells me I have an attitude.
No, that's
what
why.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that too.
All right. Let's see here. I got to get my flight plan going, and I'll be ready to take off.
Push it to the limit.
By the way, we are on Java Island right now. We've all heard of Java Island, and this is Java Island, where big old city of Jakarta is located. I had a guy comment on one of my videos last week. He commented on an older one, but he said something about how you can't use the legs button to create a flight plan. And I beg to differ. I do it every week. You absolutely can use the legs button to create a flight plan. As a matter of fact, I think that's kind of what it's for. There are other ways to do it, of course, but that's one way. He also said that that was the reason why some of my airports don't show up in the database. I had to correct him on that and telling him that it's well known the Dirty 30 has an incomplete database. They even tell you that themselves. It's not complete. And the only way to make it complete is to get that one program. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that will fill out the rest of your, you know, that thing that they give you, it's like a QR code you have to scan. That's how you get the rest of the airports in your database.
Yeah, Navigraph.
Yeah, Navigraph.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't mind one bit. You know, as a matter of fact, I encourage people to please post on my videos, and if I get something wrong, let me know. But don't tell me I got something wrong if I clearly didn't get it wrong. As soon as I explained all that to him, he hasn't commented since. But I just had to tell him and say, hey man.
Maybe you need to make a video, YouTube video, showing how you set up the autopilot in the Dirty 30 using the legs.
Well, I do. I've got 2 of them. And that's the thing. This guy commented on one of the videos where I show step by step how to create a flight plan using the legs button. It's like, did you not watch the video? You know what I mean? Did you not watch the video? Because I clearly show you how it can be done. There's probably different ways to do it, but this is how you could do it. And it's easy and it works every time, and that's how you do it. And like I said, he commented that you can't create a flight plan using the legs button. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Did you watch the video? Because I show you how to do it. I don't know. People are weird sometimes. Like I said, half the times people correct me. Half the times that people correct me on something, I really truly wonder if they watched the video. Because if they watched the video, they would see that, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how I'm doing it. Okay.
Me and Tailhook just did the slow roll. That was awesome. We got to get you in the air.
Yep, I'm setting my altitude right now.
Not in Discord. He's not in Discord, is she?
No, Mia's never in Discord.
So it's when you're going
Okay, I think I'm all set, unless I forgot something important. We'll find out. Lazerbolt's rolling.
Go to the metal.
Let's go.
Got a bunch of fighter jets waiting for you.
You guys are the best. Keeping me safe. You know what? I had an idea. I wonder if I can... yeah, I'm wondering if I can fix my hardware issues on the fly here. I'm going to try something once I get up in the air, and we'll see how that works. Alrighty, on course, climbing to 12,000.
Do they have a follow function like you did in FSX?
Kinda. Like, if you see somebody on the map, in the free flight map, you can load in right behind them. If that's what you mean. Alright, I got the whole squad of fighters up here with me.
I can tell when you go to your exterior camera for the first time because your guy jumps out of the plane.
Oh, does he? Geronimo.
No, that's his cameraman taking the exterior shot.
Yeah, the camera guy.
That new
He let
falling
loose.
leaf angle.
There you go.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try an experiment to see if I can go into my task manager and tell it to stop using my hardware and then to relaunch the hardware software. You know what I'm saying? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Logitech. Let's see here. End task. Now.
Hey, Tailhook, look to your right. Or your left. Your left. Sorry.
Heyo.
Just stay where you are.
Well, I think it worked. Wonderful.
That was close. Nice.
The old F-35, F-22 situation happening.
A brushstroke there.
We're talking
Right
feet,
across
right?
Yeah, right across my canopy.
This is great being escorted by you
probably
guys. Looks awesome.
I'll probably have that Raphael next week. So
I
something.
probably will too. Mia, you got us.
Yeah.
I tell you, some of these companies ought to be giving us kickbacks because we buy a lot of aircraft. Even if we're not planning on flying it, we buy it just so we can see everybody else.
Yep.
That's why I got to hook up Coast. Coast, I'm sorry though, not the Raphael, just the 35. I just got to try it.
Look, if I got a glider, I'm happy.
No, you're getting the 35.
Yeah, that 35 is sweet. And it looks nice too.
Yes, it does.
I got to eventually post that picture way back when I was and I was on a C1 KC-135 and we were refueling a B-58.
Nice. That's another one of my favorite planes as a kid, the B-58. That's an awesome plane. That's the Hustler, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
See, Mentat is in a Tomcat tonight.
Oh yeah, he's making me want to get that too.
Yeah, he substituted his B-737 for me, so that's not even close to what he's actually in. I do like that Tomcat. That's one of those that almost should be a default aircraft. It's so common.
And retired.
Okay, I'm trying to pick up speed here. So far I'm doing about 275. I think this thing will top out right near 280, 285, about the best I can do.
You can go
All
fast
right.
if you dive.
Well, that is true. Just trying to
Only
catch
for
up
so
to the game.
long.
Tailhook and I will push you on your wings. We'll touch your wings and we'll push you along.
There you go.
Looks like the rest of the group is actually getting rather close to that airport. How about a little information on it? Let's see.
We can get out in front of him and he can draft behind us.
Whoa, sorry, Mentat.
We are inbound for Whiskey Alpha Hotel Quebec. When we get there, we're going to be coming in on runway 26, pretty much straight in. So that's handy. Runway 26 has an elevation of 400 feet and it is 8,200 foot of asphalt. The good news is we have an ILS frequency for this. How fun is that? I like a good ILS frequency. I'm going to enter that right now. The ILS frequency for Adi Soemarmo is 111.5. So count on using that for your instrument landing approach. 111.5. And let's see here. That is at a heading of 257 degrees magnetic. 257 magnetic. And I am happy to report that I was able to fix my hardware by using the task manager. So, groovy.
You were way smoother, Tailhook.
Yeah, I can see you out of the corner of my eye.
Here we go. Got a speed of about
I do love
285
that,
right now.
That yellow and black livery on that F-35 looks sweet.
Yeah, the Guardians of the Sky.
Yeah.
Rain Sky.
Also like the old USAF insignia or the insignia on front there, red, white, and blue one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pushing to the limit.
Da, da, da,
Not
da,
even
da,
correct.
da, 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 da.
Is it true on YouTube? Like, even if you hum, can copyright strike you?
It's weird sometimes, yeah. I've seen people claim that they got copyright struck just from humming a couple bars. Sometimes it lets you get away with murder, and other times
ridiculous.
it's pretty picky.
Where's the? Yeah. Oh, dude.
She's right behind you.
Back.
How close are you guys to that airport?
I
About
couldn't tell
36
you
miles out.
exactly my.
Close enough to ski the runway.
So I'm only 84 out, and I'm considerably behind you guys.
Is your airplane showing 30 Longhorn?
Is it showing what?
36. I said, does your airplane say 36 miles out?
Yes. Not anymore. 35.
Right on.
No, mine's not working properly for some reason. I guess
Yeah, I
I need
see,
to go down.
You guys are about 40 miles ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, Mia's in that F-14. That looks sweet too. And I think they were saying I seen on YouTube the other day about the F-14 actually went a lot faster than what they never said how fast.
Good and fast, though.
The only thing worse is Travis periodic jokes.
I didn't quite hear that. You were breaking up a little. I heard Travis.
There.
Oh, I said we're like whenever it's quiet, we're just missing the random Travis comment, which I look forward to.
The random dad jokes. Bad jokes, I should say.
Oh yeah. How fast is she?
Yeah. Yeah, I like those little comments like that. Makes you think for a second.
Well, half the times I can't tell if he's joking or
When
not.
you guys were doing the night where there was like 8 wallpaper jokes was I had to mute my
Yeah.
mic, was rolling. Oh, it just I
wasn't even thinking computer wallpaper. I was thinking, hey, wallpaper.
love his excuse. Oh, it just auto loads when I turn on my computer. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
With wallpaper coins.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's right, Captain Hopper. The F-14, except no substitutes. That is no doubt. Matter of fact, I think Maverick said that.
How close can you get, Shell Hook?
I'm right up on it. Let's go. Oh.
That's looking pretty good.
Whoa. You get nervous in there, huh?
Yeah, I do. I start shaking.
You know what? It helped me a long time ago. You have to tell your brain, and I know you've said this before. Like we have the same brain. I'm ADHD myself. All this, I squirrel out every left and right, but you just have to tell yourself.
Oh yeah.
Just be calm. Just don't grip your drink so tight either, or start like really big movement. You just have to be light. If you keep telling yourself to do that over and over, you'll train your brain to do it.
Fear is the mind killer.
And I was doing exactly that, squeezing that stick.
Yeah, so when you squeeze your hand and your muscles, you're gonna make bigger movement than you want to. To make delicate movement,
Yeah.
you have to get like a lady, more delicately done.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when your wife
There we
tells you
go.
to do something over and over again, it becomes a habit.
Yep.
And you better do it.
Usually the smaller one.
There we go. Now relax.
I have to say that loud enough. Yeah, just relax your hand. If your joystick wet, we have a problem.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Whoa,
do that.
he's turning. He's not telling us.
There you go. Here we go. Back on course. We're only 50 out, so we're going to be descending here in about another 10 miles. I imagine that group ahead of us is probably just about landed by now.
That's the herd.
That does remind me that, hard to believe, but this is already our penultimate stop of the evening. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break when we get down on the ground. That will give everybody a chance to use the restroom, maybe grab a snack and a drink, maybe let the dog out if you have to. If anybody would like to join us at that airport, 10 minutes is plenty long enough to grab the game and meet us at that airport. Information is in the description of the video. And yeah, we'd love to have you if you feel like flying with us. So I'm really going to have to be aware of my speed because I'm cooking right now, man.
I love it.
Oh yeah, for you guys in the jets, this is like comfortable for you. Actually, you probably want to go another 100 knots. Alright, we're 42 out. I am going to prepare to go down to 4,000. That should bring us about just underneath the glide slope. We'll be ready for that ILS approach. Here we go. Alrighty, I'm bringing her down. Fingers crossed.
You go up first?
Bringing her down. Here we go. A nice steady 2,000 vertical speed here. Negative 2,000 that is. Whoop, that's changing as we go. I'm going to try to maintain right around 250 knots indicated. Yep, there we go. I'm busting through the clouds. I can see you guys up there. Coast, wingnut, longhorn.
All and final.
Holding 250 indicated. Descending through 9,300. And it's like everywhere you look is a volcano peak. We're definitely in the ring of fire.
Yeah.
I should pick up the frequency here any second now for that beacon. Any second now. And there we go. I'm going to swing to the right a little bit to line up a little bit more with that frequency. As a matter of fact, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and hit my approach hold right now. Let's see what happens. Approach hold. Nav armed, glide slope armed. Ready for action. About another 1,000 feet and I'll be holding 4,000. Speaking of tail hooks, do any of these airplanes have tail hooks? Can you land these on carriers? I mean, I guess the 35 you can just because you can hover. Doesn't need a tail hook.
So the B, yeah, the VTOL can, and then the C, the Navy variant, which I'm in, has it's the Navy plane, so it's built for carrier.
Right on.
Yep.
Okay, I have latched on to the localizer. Navigation captured. Now I'm just waiting for that glide slope. That should appear when I'm about 20 out, which will be a mile from now. So far so good on the instrument landing. Glide slope indicator captured.
What?
I know, it did that automatically.
That looked good, Ghost.
Yep, I'm
It
going
just
to be
in
climbing.
VR, it makes me get like a vertigo, like where it feels like I'm going up on the roller coaster.
Right, or like you're on a train and the train next to you moves. It feels like you're moving.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate
When
that.
you do that, then don't get VR, because man, if you have to get used to it, because when you first get VR, man, you get sim sick. You build
I
up
am
I'm
tolerance
sure.
for it.
fully captured, fully established for the ILS approach, 18 miles. Coming in on runway, I believe it's 28, something like that. We're coming in on here. It is runway 26 that we're coming in on. Yeah,
We're
when
gonna
you
carpet
guys,
bomb him first, right?
pardon me?
That's the plan.
We're gonna carpet bomb all of the people on the airport first, right?
Oh, you got to. When everybody gets down, go ahead and back taxi to the beginning of 26. We'll take 10-minute break right there. I'm slowing to 200. In about another 5 miles, I'm going to slow to 150. Start doing my flat business here. Boy, what a relief that I can actually use my hardware. And there is the airport in question. That's cool. While we're sitting here
All right.
taking a break, we'll have these beautiful volcanoes in the distance.
Just please call out when you 150.
I will, and that'll be about 2 miles from now.
All right.
Alrighty, I am dropping my speed down to 150. 150. A real nice approach. Do you guys having any better luck seeing? Did the weather clear up for you at all?
You broke up.
I didn't catch that.
You're down. Hey, we got our buddy Captain FS 2024 joining us. Haven't seen that bird in a couple weeks. So yeah, welcome Captain FS 2024. Good to see you. Yeah, these flights always go by so quick. We sit here, we usually fly for 2.5 to 3 hours every Friday. And it goes in a blink of an eye. We're done already.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shows how much I look forward to doing this. This is my favorite thing to do all week long. I look forward to it. Hanging out with you guys and hanging out with this Dirty 30. It's great. Good times.
Yeah, if it was boring, it dragged on. It's not. You got tech?
I'm having a little trouble reading you.
I have my gear down. Not too bad. Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm going to begin
There were
slowing to
times when it seemed
130.
here, and sometimes I don't.
Guys, slowing speed to 130. 130.
Oh, I don't know if I can hold that. We're
I'm
gonna try.
25.
Oh.
Whoop. Actually, I'm more like 120 at the moment, but we're good. I'll be able to watch you land right in front of me this time. Look at that. That was nice. Very nice. I'm going to taxi just a little bit longer here.
Nice land.
Oh, I missed that one too.
4 west landing. 5.
Kenny is hovering that beautiful bird over here. So alright guys and girls, why don't we call this half past the hour? And at 20 to the top of the hour, we're going to be back out on this runway taking off out of here. So take 10 minutes. Scratch the dog, grab a snack, grab a drink. I think I'm ready to update my cocktail here. I like how Captain FS 2024, he's got that Dirty 30 going on. That's pretty fancy. Right on. And what a nice looking group. Perfect. Both Longhorn and Wingnut are in those huge C-17s. That is a monster. We have 10 pilots flying with us tonight. How cool is that? Now that's a group.
Awesome.
All right, pilots, I will be right back.
Look, you there?
Say, Wingnut, you got your ears on? We're going to be taking off out of here in about 3 minutes. So, grab that drink and snack. I'm guessing from here I'll have plenty of runway to still take off.
We're allowed to get out and stretch our legs.
Yes, you are.
All right, I'm gonna go relieve myself on Tailhook's plane.
Right on.
Don't tell him to break.
Just stay away from my fuel.
I want to mark his gear. If I mark his gear, do I own the plane?
If we were dogs, then yes, I believe that is dog rule right there. That's dog law, unlike bird law. Mia Scully left us a message here in the live chat. Guys, Mia Scully says, sorry, but she's out. It's 4:30 a.m. here, and she must go to bed. Thanks for the nice flight. Hope to see you next week, and have a good weekend. All same to you, Mia. I'm always glad you can join us. I know it's extremely early in the morning. I forget if at one point you said you live in Germany or something, but I believe you are over there in Europe somewhere. And it's pretty early in the morning. I'm very happy that you could stay up this late and hang with us like you do. So yeah, have a good weekend.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht.
Hi,
Gute
Mia.
Nacht.
Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Ich
Hey, Liz.
habe für 3 Jahre in Deutschland gewohnt und meine Mutter ist Deutsch. So take that.
Ich
Laser,
spreche
do
Sie
you
an,
have like
Herr
1 second?
We've got a guy called John Wood saying, this looks great, how can I join? I agree, it is a fun time. We hang out here on every Friday night. We don't miss a Friday. If you look down in the description of the YouTube video, you will see that it tells you what we're flying and where we're flying to, and it'll give you the airport information with all the codes and everything. And you can join us on this last leg if you'd like to. It's a good time. If you're looking to get the game, whoop, got some guy outside my window making all kinds of racket. But if you're looking to get the game, a good way to do that is on Game Pass. Otherwise, it's a little expensive, but if it's your cup of tea, damn the expense, I say. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll back out onto this runway, and we're going to try to be out of here in about a minute or so. We'll call it 2 minutes. So yeah, everybody get lined up, and we'll get these birds up in the air. Yeah, Mia says she does live in
It's
Germany.
funny on the.
That's cool. We got it. John Wood says he just got the game and he's just learning. So you found the right group. You found the right group. We're all still learning around here, and we don't take it too seriously. We like to have a good time. We just like, you know, a bunch of guys get together on a Friday and talk about aviation and whatnot, and fly around a little bit. So yeah, everybody, let's get back on this runway. We're going to be taking off here in about a minute. Same thing, 12,000 feet. We are going to turn to a heading of... What are we turning to a heading of here?
All right, so turn on about 15 minutes.
We're going to turn to a heading of 288.
Yeah.
288 at 12,000 feet. Yeah, get this all set here. I notice our buddy, not Friendo, didn't join us tonight. It was kind of nice when he joined us last week. He is from Indonesia, and he was giving us a little bit of a tour guide kind of thing going on. He was pointing out stuff along the way. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It's nice when somebody knows the area you're flying around. So yeah, guys and girls, we're taking off, let's say 15 seconds. Check my flaps.
Yeah, look, just to let you know, while you were gone, I got out of my plane. I walked over and peed on your landing gear. Now I own that.
You didn't let the air out of my tires, did you?
I did a bunch of nefarious things while everyone was gone.
I think that's how
Oh,
it
you
works, though. If you
rascal.
pee on the airplane, it's your airplane. Pretty sure that's how it works.
April.
Oh, guess what?
That's hilarious.
Our buddy Not Friendo is in the chat right now, and he says that is Mount Marbabu and Mount Marapai just ahead. And those are two pretty big mounts.
Wow.
Right on. That's good to know. Okay, let's get these birds back up in the air so we don't fall behind schedule too bad. Lazerbolt's rolling. Let's go. Yeah, those are huge, huge volcanoes. They haven't quite had the top of them blowed off yet. Remember, we're going to need to go 12,000 feet, and that will keep us clear of all the mountains and whatnot. This leg is the longest leg of the evening. You'll notice it's about 250 miles. Well, let's go. 12,000 feet, 260 knots. Turning on course.
Yes. I hope when you took off your wheels didn't squeak. Hook.
That right one was.
Need some oil.
Yeah, Not Friendo mentions that we're on Java Island, one of the main islands here. As a matter of fact, Friendo, our final destination of the evening is going to be Jakarta, which I understand is the capital of Indonesia. So I'm looking forward to that. Quite a city. So Bob, you got your ears on?
Yeah.
You said last week you were going to take a little trip. How'd that go?
I had to cancel. I'm going to go in first week of September now instead. Some things changed.
Ah, that's too bad.
Plus I got sick last week.
Oh, you don't want to do. There's nothing worse than traveling where you're not feeling good.
Yeah, I had that stuff. I think that's going around that cycle. Something that I call cycle.
There's some kind of crud going on.
Food poisoning or something. Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah,
So this here,
anyway, my
Bowls
brother's
of lettuce for you.
No, I didn't have that. I just ate at a Thai restaurant, and within a few days, I was out of.
Oh, that's a shame. I hate having something like that happen at a restaurant you like, because then you don't want to go back. Y'all see this here? You see the freeway under here below us? This is one of the main freeways leading to Jakarta. So neat. And if you're sticking to the flight plan, we're going to be just to the right of these mountains here, these volcanoes.
If Travis was here, I'm pretty sure Travis would say something along the lines of, "Those two mountains look like something." I won't say what.
If Travis was here, he would have made a joke because I said below me.
I just want to make sure Travis knows when he rewatches the stream, though.
Yeah, last week I did a little kayaking. That was fun. It was the first time I went kayaking all summer. I enjoyed doing that. But yeah, this guy's done revving his engine right outside my window. But yeah, I like to go kayaking down the mighty Pir Marquette River. It's always a good time. It's not much of a mighty river. It's actually kind of a lazy river. That's why I like it. Sometimes I tell people I went kayaking and they think I'm talking about white river rafting, and it's nothing like that. It's pretty casual. You just kind of hop in the kayak and just let it drag you down the stream.
That just seems like a hurt back for me, sitting like that.
Yeah,
Probably
it
have to
usually,
grease me up to get me in a kayak anyway.
the trip usually takes about, I don't know, 4 hours or so. We take our time. We stop once in a while and get out and, shoot the shit and have a drink. Yeah, it's usually pretty casual. But we try to go a few times a year, and this is the first time that we're all able to get together and do it. Coast, I see that you popped a picture into Discord. That's cool. What are we looking at here? Is this a little friend of yours from your backyard?
Yeah, backyard type. He's all over the place.
That is
I saw two of
beautiful.
them fighting today.
Well, it looks like dinner time for the hummingbird. Very cool.
Yeah, hummingbirds are wicked.
I like that.
Amazing how fast they flap them flappers.
So I'm saying, Coast must have a pretty high shutter speed on that camera to catch that wing and without it being blurred out too bad.
That was probably 1/2000 second. This little Lucille hummingbird. I was sitting in my chair where I normally sit. He came flying in. He started looking at the flowers. Then he came over and flew right in front of my face by 2 foot. Stayed there for 3 or 4 seconds, looking me over, and then went back to the flower.
Right on. Well, you wanted to make sure you get your camera out and click them. Very cool.
If you're out there a lot, they recognize you. They don't get afraid of you.
Right. Right.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
3
I
of
love
them
that.
hanging around on the porch.
I love it when you share your pictures with us, buddy. You got a really good eye, and you're a great photographer. Very cool. Oh, you notice Mirtex over here inverted. Don't fall out.
Look, and I did a quick little mountain detour, screaming down it.
Brakes.
And more volcanoes. This one right over here at about 11 o'clock, that's like the most volcano-looking volcano you ever seen. Both of them, really. Look at them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this must be
that one we
Mount,
went down till it's cool.
Mount Sindora and Mount Sumbing. Ooh, this area is known for its beautiful mountains and very fertile farmland. Groovy. I like all of that. It's definitely a beautiful area. I've really enjoyed our time here in Indonesia. Very cool. And they've got really good at modeling mountains and things like that in the game. They used to not look that great. They used to just take like one texture and stretch it out over the whole damn thing and it looked funny. But now, things like this, elevation looks really good. And once again, if you're right on the pink line, if you stick to the flight plan, you'll go right in between everything. You won't have to worry about hitting it.
Very nice. What curve did you end up landing on? What percentage?
I'm I'm not sure what percentage I put on it. I think 20. I'm thinking 20.
You should try
I'll
double
take
it,
that.
go 40 and see if it.
Okay.
You'll find the sweet spot for your setup.
I got you. We'll definitely be
Man,
playing
that is
around
a-
that with that. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that volcano to our left is so flat on top.
I was just going to say that. It's totally flat on top. I wonder if that's accurate or not. It'd be unusual for it to be that flat on top, wouldn't you think?
It looks like there's something up there too.
It does kind of look like a building or something, doesn't it? Or at least a road.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to build a building right on top of that. There's some maybe science research kind of station, maybe.
Yeah.
They built a parallel tower on the top of the volcano in my backyard.
And there's always a city or two right at the base of the volcano. Once again, I'm not sure if I'd like to live there. Right at the base of it.
Yeah,
Hello,
about
you know,
3
most of these
miles to the east of the base.
most of these volcanoes probably did their worst business years ago, hundreds or thousands of years ago. Still,
Yeah.
of course, around
Islands
here it's
were
kind of
bad.
hard to find some place that doesn't have a volcano nearby.
Looking cut through the air.
I didn't catch that.
Your plane looks great in the air like a knife.
Nice.
It is pretty sharp. Well, let's take a look at our final destination of the evening up in here. We're looking at Whiskey, India, India, India. But, well, I'm not even going to try to say that. Well, I'll try once. Soekarno-Hatta International? Okay, we'll just call that Jakarta. As a matter of fact, this airport used to be called Jakarta International. And they changed it not long ago. Let's see here. How about we come in on runway 25 left? That's what I'm calling, 25 left. We have an ILS frequency here on 25 left of 111.1. That's a lot of ones. Let's put that into the system right now. We're looking at 111.1. There you go. The heading of the runway, or the course heading, would be 248 magnetic. Count on that as well. 248 magnetic. That's pretty close to what our last one was set at. So, alright. Already set up for the instrument approach at runway 25 left. Count on that. 25 left when we get to WIII. Got Longhorn bringing that big old bird up here. Let's get a better, closer look at that thing, buddy. Mentat bringing up the rear. Good deal. Fear not, Mentat. I will lead us to the golden path. Hopefully not quite as destructively as Leto II did, but yeah. For those of you who don't know what the golden path is, or Leto II, read some Dune, for crying out loud. And doesn't the golden path sound nice? Doesn't it sound like, yes, Leto II is the best emperor ever because he is leading us down the golden path. And yeah, it is kind of a nice thing to do because he knows it is the only way to save humanity. He can see into the future. And the golden path is the only way to save humanity. What a nice guy, you'd think, right? Wrong. He's horrible. He's the worst. He's the worst emperor we've ever had, and he lives for like 3,500 years. But he also realizes that the only way to save humanity is to be the worst tyrant that humans have ever seen. He's got to be the absolute worst, ruthless tyrant and just slaughter people by the billions. And that way we'll remember the bad times. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's kind of the nutshell. That's his golden path. And he knows that's the only way to save humanity, is to set such a bad example that they'll never do that again. It's a cool book. We're talking like not the original Dune book, but like 3 or 4 books into it. When it starts getting into like Dune Messiah and the God Emperor of Dune and Chapter House Dune to a certain degree, that's when it really gets into the golden path. I'm guessing in this upcoming Dune movie, Dune 3 they're calling it, it's really only the 2nd and 3rd book, but this upcoming Dune movie that's coming out in a couple months, I'm guessing that they're going to mention the golden path, because the golden path is starting to become a thing. Paul himself, Paul Atreides, doesn't really want to follow the golden path because he knows what it means. He's a little hesitant. Well, he just doesn't want to be that responsible. You know what I mean? He promised Chani and everybody that he doesn't want to lead by fear and all this kind of stuff. He promised everybody that he doesn't even really want to lead in the first place. But his kid, Leto II goes full in. So he's a horrible, horrific tyrant for like 4,000 years. And he saves us all.
Thank you very much, Laser. Are you doing?
I really do feel like I'm talking to myself up here. Just giving a Dune review. Things to come in Dune's future. I don't think any of this is going to come up in the next movie. But it's pretty important stuff. I mean, after you read all the books, you realize that that's the point. That's the point of the whole thing. The Golden Path is like the big thing about the entire movie. Or the book series, or whatever. It's big, big stuff.
We should play Dune trivia, see if Mentat knows his Dune.
I bet you Mentat does know his Dune pretty well. He probably knows it better than I do. I'm really just a casual reader of the books, although I have read all the books at least 3 or 4 times, ever since I was a teenager back in the 80s. You know, every couple years I'll break out the Dune books and read them again, just because they're fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And there is so much to interpret. There's so much that needs just serious thought. You know what I mean? You don't just casually read a Dune book. It requires serious thought. And just what a great series.
That's the one with the worms, right? No.
It is. It is the one with the worms. I believe this right here underneath us is the Dieng Plateau. Cool highlands, volcanic landscapes, and beautiful scenery. I agree.
There's some trivia for Mentat. Is what are the sandworms actually called?
Oh, that's easy.
Called by whom?
The Fremen, I guess.
Ooh, there he is. I hear him. The Fremen.
Good answer. Called by whom?
See, the Fremen, that's their god, their Shai Hulud.
My man.
God, you guys got a tingle down my spine.
Or more colloquially, they are called makers.
It is true.
Well, welcome to Discord, Mentat. Hello.
Oh, I think I heard Discat chat a couple times
Thank
in here
you.
tonight already. It's always good to hear the voice. Yeah, spoiler alert, but eventually all the sandworms go extinct because Dune becomes a water world. Well, not a water world, but they get water. It's no longer just a 100% desert world, but there's a lot of water everywhere, and they get oceans and stuff. And that kills all the worms. They can't take water. They're allergic to water. It kills them all. And yeah, eventually there is no more worms, which means there's going to no longer be spice because the worms make the spice. And that's another part of the golden path that Leto is taking everybody down, because he wants to show everybody, you know, I mean, it's open to interpretation, but that's one of the things I always thought, that he wants to show everybody. Okay, everybody, especially the Fremen and stuff, they dream of water. They can't believe of these worms like Caladan, or these worlds like Caladan that have water on them, and they dream of that. And, you know, that's one of the prophecies that Muad'Dib is going to, like, refresh their world and turn it into a beautiful, lush planet. Well, that kills all the worms. And then that basically is bad news for the rest of the galaxy, because the galaxy needs that spice for everything. They need it for everything, including space travel and everything. Well, spoiler alert, when, let's see, the worm guy, what is it? Leto II, the emperor, the god emperor Leto II, when he dies in water. And that releases all of the sand trout, and these sand trout spread all over the world, and they repopulate the sandworms. And they get rid of the water. All the water goes away, and it basically turns back into a dune planet with sandworms and everything. But the new sandworms are a little bit smarter, because each one of them carries a small, tiny part of him. You know, his intellect and his prescience is all built into the worms now in the future. And so, if anybody's wondering what happens in, like, book 6 of Dune, book 5 or 6, that's what happens. Everything goes to hell really, really bad, and then it fixes itself. There's one guy that I like to see him once in a while too. His name's Brennan. Oh, I can't think of his last name. Brennan Marr. Brennan Mystical Marr. If you look him up on YouTube, he's a great guy too. Incredibly smart guy. He's also big into Dune, and I would love to sit down with him sometime and ask him questions, because he knows Dune better than all of us, man. I mean, he's right into it, and he's right into everything. He's not like the Dune guy. He's just like the literature guy and stuff, you know. He's into Star Wars. He's into Dune. He's into, you know, Lord of the Rings. He's into, you name it, he's into it. But I would really like to sit down with him one day and talk about Dune, because I'm sure he could answer some questions for me. Yeah, Brennan Mystical.
What's the question you have?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Just, you know, there's so much to it. Just it almost like I would like to ask him what he thinks of the Golden Path, because it really can be interpreted in a bunch of different ways. I think the Golden Path is actually a good thing. You know, you got to break some eggs, that kind of a thing. You know what I mean? that Leto II knows that the only way to save humanity in the future, for us to not go extinct, is he has to be the world's worst dictator ever. And he extends his lifespan by becoming a worm. So he's like 3,000 years of the worst tyrannical asshole you ever seen. And he's doing it on purpose for the benefit of humanity. Like he says, when his reign is over, oh, we're going to remember him. He's not going to be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? So he fixes humanity by being so terrible. And after him, humanity kind of breaks apart, and they do their own separate thing, and they spread across the galaxy, and that keeps the species alive. That if he doesn't follow this path, he knows that the human race will go extinct in a couple thousand years. You know.
And there was a question in there?
No, but like I said, I would like to ask him what he thinks of the Golden Path. You know, does he think it's a good thing? Does he not? You know, I mean, because in the book, they don't just come right out and tell you what the Golden Path is. You know what I mean? It's more like Leto says, well, I can see the Golden Path. He has all of his ancestors' memories. So he's got just millions of people's of memories in his head, all of his ancestors. Plus, he can see into the future. And so, like I said, he has determined that the Golden Path is the only way. And like I said, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So I'm curious, what does my buddy Brendan think about the Golden Path? Is it worth it? Is that kind of brutality worth it in the long run? Or could he be wrong? You know what I mean? Because somewhere towards the end of the God Emperor of Dune, he realizes that there are people that he can't read their mind. And so things are changing that he didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? Up until now, he knows everything that's going to happen and everything that has happened. And nobody can trick him. He can read your mind. But all of a sudden, there's a couple people born that he can't quite read their mind. So what does that mean? You know what I mean? I really would like to sit down and talk to him, and just to find out his interpretation.
He's a worm, right?
Pardon me?
That's why he's a worm during this time, right? Like he's already transitioned?
Well, he's transitioning. He's a giant worm with a human face. So he's this big giant worm with a little tiny human face. he's almost full-blown worm.
I think I've seen like depictions.
Yeah. I've seen some artistic drawings of it too, and it's kind of it's shocking. it's pretty shocking stuff. But anyway, I don't know. This is just like one of the reasons why I like the series of books so much. That, you know, a lot of it, they don't just lay it out in front of you. They just don't tell you. You know, you got to kind of figure it out. Either A, figure it out for yourself, or B, interpret it your own way. What's your interpretation of what's going on? You know, like I said, I just when I think of people that I would like to talk a little more about this with, my buddy Brendan Marr is one of them. I'd like to ask him some questions, man, and see, because I know he's probably thought about it way more than I have. And yeah, Captain Hopper knows Brendan, and that's why he put an Encyclopedia Martanica. That's true. He knows Brendan, and yeah, Brendan's a cool guy, man. And, I would be interested in hearing his thoughts on a lot of this stuff. And I'm sure a lot of it I'm just getting straight out wrong. They're very dense books. They're very, very cerebral type stuff. And he would be a great guy to talk to about one of these times. And I'm sad that this new movie, this is supposed to be the end of the trilogy, and they're not going to get into any of this. I mean, they're maybe going to touch on book 2 and 3, but it's this last Dune 3 is really only about the second book. So there's a whole bunch of books that they're not covering in the Dune trilogy, and they could make many more Dune movies. But as you can tell by all the stuff I'm talking about, it gets really weird. I'm not sure a lot of this would translate to a movie. It gets very weird. If you think the Dune movies are weird now, geez, just get into like the third book. And yeah, it gets very weird. And yeah, I would love to
So
hear
you're
Brendan's thoughts on it.
So you think the movies that you think they're doing?
I think they're doing after this. They're doing what they're doing. But I haven't heard any plans of going beyond the second book. So this Dune 3 is about the second book. And there's like 4 more books to go, and yeah, it gets pretty dense. And if you like Paul, don't. If you're going into Dune Part 3 and you're expecting to think Paul's a good guy, you're about to be surprised, because yeah, don't. But it's also one of those things too. Okay, so he's not exactly a good guy, but is he bad? You know, is he bad? Or is he just trying to save humanity? You know, I mean, he's doing awful, horrible things to save humanity. Well, it's like, well, who the hell is he to think, you know, that that's okay? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it can be interpreted in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, Mentat was explaining the books to me one time, and I got to get lost on the book where the incest comes in. I'd be like, all right, I'm done.
Well, I mean, is it incest or is it just a clone? You know? Yeah, there's a fine line there.
Well, when
What's
brothers,
Ilea's purpose?
Oh,
is that her
Ilea?
name?
Yeah, the
Oh,
little daughter?
So what's her deal?
Well, in the movie, they've already changed her deal. In the movie, she's supposed to be just like a little kid. Like she's like a 1-year-old, but she's as mature as a 100-year-old. She has all of her ancestors' memories. She's super smart. In the movie, they made her like an adult. She's just an adult. She's what's her face with the big eyes? What's that actress? Yeah, beautiful actress, big eyes. That's who she is in the movie. But in the book, she was just like a little tiny kid. In the womb, she was the smartest people ever. You know what I mean? While she wasn't even born yet, and she was the smartest human ever. So she's kind of kooky. Yeah, she's got some stuff.
Come on.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Sorry.
The actress.
Oh yes,
Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah, absolutely stunningly beautiful actress. But she's way too old to play Ilea.
So
Of course, like in the second book.
Coming on like a character.
Sorry, say again.
I thought she played, I can't remember her name, but Count Fenring's wife. I thought that was her.
Oh, you mean the daughter there?
Not Alia.
Yeah, she plays like Blonde Widow, the new Black Widow chick. What's her name? She's also a great actress, real beautiful. But she's who, I mean, if it's the princess that I think you're talking about, that's who Paul marries. And it's basically just like one of these royal weddings where it's like he doesn't love her, it's just for a figurehead. He's got to marry into royalty, and now he's like the emperor, or you know what I'm saying? He married the emperor's daughter, so now he's in charge of the galaxy. But it's not really the one he loves. He loves Chani, the Fremen chick, you know, the one that he devoted his life to. He loves her. But he married the emperor's daughter just so, you know, just so he could be the emperor now.
Doesn't Shiani love Peter Parker though? He plays Spider-Man.
Yeah, matter of fact, she married his ass, didn't she? Tom Holland.
I'm messing with you because I know you love Spider-Man too. I'm like, hey, wait, there's a conflict of interest here.
No, that is a good one because you know, damn it, isn't Zendaya in everything? God, she's in everything, especially this summer. She's already been in 2 of the biggest movies of the year, and she's got another one coming.
God, look at all the birds up here. Are you have the view looking at that one? We're all on top
I
of it
am.
while
I'm
you're
looking
talking
back, and
about
it's like,
Dune.
Yeah, there's me and the 6 of you looking great. I think there's somebody else back in the distance there. Yeah, y'all are looking fine.
Big C-17s back there.
Yeah, each of them bookending us over here. Yeah, we got Coast back there. We're only 85 out, so we're making good time. A reminder, we're coming in on, I believe, runway 28. Is that what it's doing? Or no, it's 25. 25 left. That's what we're doing. We're coming in on runway 25 left. It's an ILS approach. So get yourself all set up for it. We're 84 out right now. When we're about 40 out, I'm going to drop down to 4,000. Let's count on that. In another 40 miles, I'm going to drop her down.
I remember I've played computer games for a long time, but my very first game was the Dune game, Dune and Dune 2, the RTS game.
Yes, those were great.
That until oh yeah,
those were really good, and you're going way back too. Those were some of the first RTSs, and yeah, the first real-time strategies, and they're fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. You got to set up your mining operation and all that kind of stuff.
I played it over and over and over, and I know, the Atreides and all that, but I've just always been partial to the Harkonnens. They speak to me like the Imperial side of Star Wars. It speaks to me.
Yep. Well, some people might say that the Harkonnens are more honorable because, I mean, I've just got done telling you how awful the Atreides can be. I mean, Leto Atreides, basically is the worst tyrant that humanity will ever see. But at least the Harkonnens are honest about it. Everybody knows the Harkonnens are pieces of shit. They're honest about it. They're horrible. They're the worst. But at least they're not trying to, well, I don't know. The Harkonnens are being terrible because they're selfish. And the Atreides are being horrible because they're trying to save humanity. I guess there is a difference. But I get it. Yeah, the Harkonnens, they are pretty cool. They dress cool too.
So question, because I actually don't know, why did the Emperor ask the Atreides, Paul, or his family and all that, to come take over the mining from the Harkonnens? Like, why?
Oh, I think it was just straight up corruption. It was he was in cahoots. He was in cahoots with the Harkonnens. You know what I mean? He told the Harkonnens what he's going to do, and he just basically he wanted to set up the Atreides to fail. He wanted to, we'll give you the Dune planet, now you're in charge of the most...
Oh, that's okay.
You know what I mean? You're in charge of the most valuable resource that the galaxy has ever known, and you're in charge of it now. And then, after they get the operation up and running, well, the Harkonnens come in and bomb the hell out of the place and take over. You know what I mean? And it's basically, the Emperor did it to get rid of the Atreides. The Atreides were getting a little bit too... popular, you know what I mean? Right? The good guys were getting a little bit too popular in the Landstride, and the Emperor knows that if this continues, they're going to take his job, and so he tries to get rid of the Atreides by doing that. It fails, of course, and Paul kills him. Actually, I think in the book it's Chani that kills, not Chani, but the little girl. In the book, the little girl kills him. I can't think of her name. We were just talking about her a minute ago. When she was in the womb, she was intelligent. But she's the one that ended up killing Baron.
Kills Baron Harkonnen.
Right. I guess he killed the Baron, but not the Emperor. I guess it was Paul that killed the Emperor.
No, she only killed the Baron.
Yeah. Nice.
Right.
It's quite a set of books, man. I absolutely love it, and it's dense, and there's a lot there. Really stuff to think about.
Oh, Kineas, I'm about to get a flat top. Taking me back to the 80s. 90s, whatever the flat top.
20 miles, we're going to begin
I
descending.
appreciate you guys
like
last week.
90.
Oh my God.
You guys
I
might
know,
see
it took
me
70
jog
tons
to the
there
left
from
for a
here.
second here. Okay, as a matter of fact, I am going to go, let's see. I'm going to turn right to heading a 300. Yeah, count on that. We're going to turn right heading 300. That'll help us line up that runway a little bit more. We're about 60 miles out. Another 20 miles, I'm dropping her down. Yeah, I think it's all this talk about Dune has made me want to read them again. It's about time for me to sit down and read them. I haven't read them in a long time. Like I said, I used to about once a year I'd go through them and read them. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've read a book, period. I've listened to a few books recently, but I haven't read one.
I think that's what Mentat, he would read them like every year, something like that.
Nope. I used to do the same thing with Lord of the Rings. I don't know what it was. For some reason, right about winter time, I'd break out the Lord of the Rings and I'd read them every year. It's been a while since I've done that.
Too much showering in the rain.
Too much. I can't wait to go camping again, I tell you what. I'd like to go next week, but they say it's going to rain again.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
there's your excuse.
It's hard to feel more free than that.
Free bird.
That's about, yeah.
Take a naked walk through the woods in the rain. You'll feel like a new man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, tried to do that in Circle K and it didn't work out very well.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do in a campground. But here in Michigan, like I said, all I have to do is go 15 miles out into the woods, and trust me, there ain't nobody out there. If I see somebody out there, they're up to no good.
Just like you.
Well, I mean, I'm just getting back to nature, you know. But it is, people
Because of
say
the
it's like,
implication.
people say like, oh, you're out there camping and stuff, aren't you scared of bears and, and bobcats and things like that? It's like, no, I'm scared of people. If I seen a bear, I mean, I think I'd be fine. I'd walk away. But if you're out there all alone, if you're out there all alone and you see some headlights, heading your way, you might be in trouble. You know what I mean? If somebody's out there, they're up to no good. These people ain't camping. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but in the middle of the night, if you see headlights, that scares the shit out of me right there. Now I'm worried. But if I hear a bear scratching around, whoop-de-doo, no biggie. But it's the people you got to worry about. Like I said, if you're in the middle of the night and you see headlights, time to grab a weapon, man. So yeah, much more worried about people than I am bears. I can handle a bear. Around here, we only got black bears anyway. They're just about the size of a big dog. No biggie. However, gentlemen, enough bullshit, and it's time for us to get serious about this landing. We're 44 out. I'm going to get ready to descend down to 4,000 feet. And when I am ready, I will do that.
You just got to watch out for mother bears with cubs.
Yes. Yeah, even a black bear would get real mean if they got their cubs around. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and descend down to 4,000. Whoopsie doodle, going down fast. You guys are hanging right with me. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm learning from Tailhook. He's teaching me as we go.
Keep you guys in line over there, Tailhook's doing.
Yep. Well, he's got the superior aircraft.
Oh, by the way, I forgot.
He cannot talk me, but I can. Oh.
Tailhook showed, he shared some pictures with me. Do you mind if I show those pictures, Tailhook, of your dad and stuff?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, neat. Look, here's a... I don't know if you can see the picture on the stream here, but yeah, here's one picture.
It'll be after for me.
Yeah, it takes a while for the stream to catch up. A little picture here called August 1946. Paris Island.
Yep.
One of these fine-looking gentlemen is Tailhook's dad.
Yeah, it's in the bottom left corner.
Bottom left over here. Right on. That's Tailhook's
Yeah,
pop.
he did a tour in the Marines and then went into the Air Force for that, and that was some of the other pecs I shared with you there.
Fantastic. Yeah, let's see here. What else we got? Oh, here's a little more close-up picture. Training school, 1956.
Yep.
Another fine
Second
group
row,
of pilots.
Farthest to the right.
Which one on the right?
Yeah, this smart. The middle row, far right.
Middle row, far right. There you go. Tailhook's dad. Looking large and proud up in here. Look at that. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I love that. It's got the General Electric jet engine
lot of
behind him.
smart. Yeah, a lot of smart men right there.
Oh, I bet. Very cool. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
I appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you sharing it with me. That's cool, man. Look at this. Here's a picture of Tailhook's drum kit. Good Lord. Look at that thing. God, he's got everything, man. He's got a set list over here. Dude, I mean, you said you were a drummer. I didn't realize that you were like this kind of a drummer. Look at this. I mean, that's like... that's like Danny Carey's drum set. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, a lot of guys like a little kit, but I use every one and every piece of the kit, so nothing goes to waste.
Wow. I know you're serious now. There's no doubt about that. You don't have a kit like that if you're just screwing around.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
That's
you guys
my baby.
go to Karma 10. Go to the that's your YouTube site, right? And you can check out some of the music there. Got some cool stuff. Very neat.
Yeah. And it's also on YouTube Music and iTunes and all that stuff too.
Awesome. Yes, people check it out. I was checking it out, and I love that it's a lot of kind of 80s sounding stuff that I'm really into. Whoop, you know what? I think I went too damn far. I did. We're going to miss that runway.
Heyo.
Heyo. We're no longer pointing at the
I need
airport.
my turban on and yeah. I need my turban on Johnny Carson. Hello.
Heyo. My course heading has changed. That's what the problem is. What is the course of that runway I said earlier? The course is 248. 247, 248, somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah, I'm way off.
My system's working great, the IFL.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get all set up for that ILS approach. I was blabbing too much and I kind of missed my window. But look at the city that we're coming up to here. This is Jakarta. And look at this beast of a city. Got their skyscrapers down here in the downtown area. And it stretches as far as the eye can see. This is the capital of Indonesia. Very cool. Okay. Here we go. That'll be my last abrupt change here. I'm going to try to line up with that that approach. If I'm real lucky, it will latch on any second now. I'm just trying to cross that beam so it latches and we'll have a navigation capture happening. Also, it's not going to be too long and I'm going to slow down. As a matter of fact, right now I'm going to slow down. I'm going to bring it down to 200. So count on that. Dropping down 200 knots. When I'm within 10 knots, or 10 miles, I'm going to drop down to 150. So there you go. Dropping her down to 200. I'm not sure that I'm going to be underneath the glide slope for much longer. Fingers crossed. The glide slope is coming down, so I don't know. Maybe it'll latch on all by itself, but I'm kind of skeptical. Yeah, if my glide slope is going to engage, it's going to happen like right now. And I don't think it is. I'm going to drop down a little bit. Hopefully try to stay underneath that glide slope. Dropping her down. I'm going to drop down to 3,000. Really hoping for the navigation to capture. If not, we're going to have to bring it in by hand. There we go, navigation captured. We are turning final at 12 miles. And I'm still underneath the glide slope, so that's good beans. This might work out after all. Somehow you guys are still behind me, even after me doing all this crazy maneuvering. You guys know what you're doing.
Almost.
Got them. Yeah, got that IL locked in solid.
There we go. Glide slope captured. We are fully established. Fully established for runway 26, or 25 that is. 25 left. So remember that. We're coming in on the left runway. 25 left. We're at 10 miles. I'm going to wait like 2 or 3 miles and then I'm going to drop her down to 150 knots. I'll warn you.
Thank you, sir. If you can land at 135, that would be like the best. 130 is just right outside of my stall.
It's just a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Longhorn made it, and Wingnut Bob's right behind him. It's nice being fully established, though. Got that taken care of. It was really nice, actually, tonight we had ILS approaches on all of our runways tonight. That was great.
This is the first one I've been able to actually do in the C-17.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, it worked. Okay, I am going to slow to 150. You know what? Let's skip that. I'm going to go to 140, and I'm going to try to maintain that all the way to the ground. 140 all the way down.
I hope the ILS isn't lying to me because I can't see anything but fog.
Well, if you're right behind me, I'm right on it, man. We're coming right down the pipe. Remember, don't land on the right runway. Land on the left runway. We'll be just fine. We're only 5 miles out.
Isn't the left runway the right?
The left runway is the right runway. Go and gear down.
But the right one's not the right one.
What is this, airplane?
Corn fusion.
All right, come on. There's got to be an airport up here somewhere.
I picked the wrong week to quit.
Oh, I see it.
Smoking.
I see it.
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Okay, we're looking good up in here. Beautiful city.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
That was getting
I had
close.
to pull out.
Struggling.
Well, sometimes
Struggling
like
over there.
the plane will do things on its own because it's trying to stay alive.
Oh, right.
I gotta fight it.
Yeah. It's a good thing that it does that.
Yeah.
And this is a
I
doozy
don't
of a
know if
city, though. I love
140
this. I noticed they drive on the left side of the street around here.
You know what? I should probably drop my gear.
It's probably now or never. We're 2 miles out.
Ah. I'm trying to float next to you to see if you can overtake me a little bit.
Yep, I'm holding 240 or 140. I'm about to disengage my throttle, though. So I might slow down just a little bit.
No,
Okay,
no, it's okay. Just keep it right where you got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be just ahead of you. I can't,
Right
I
on.
can't hold it. My nose
It's
is
almost
just gonna
better
drop.
that way. Yeah, as soon as I disengaged my auto throttle, it brought me down to like 130. Right on. Hopefully I can stop in time and not hit Mentat. Oh yeah, we're good. Well, right on. Let's find a good place over here to park. And we'll form a nice straight line. Look all cool and everything.
Ooh, nickel hook. Straight up. Show off.
Having fun.
Yep.
Well, we made it all the way to Jakarta. How about those apples? Yes. Not Friendo says, welcome to Jakarta. Heck yeah. It's quite a city. I'm a little surprised that there's not points of interest markers all over. Oh, actually there is. I didn't even notice. A couple of them over there at about our, I don't know, 8 o'clock. Beautiful Jakarta on the beautiful island of Java. Now, I don't know, does coffee come from here or something? Is that why it's called Java? Or does that not have anything to do with anything? You know what I mean? Do they grow a lot of coffee around here? Is that why we call coffee Java?
It could be.
Oh, I see where you guys are. Yeah, get over here.
I want to pull right under your wings. I think I'll fit. Yeah, I'll fit perfect.
Not an MD-90, you won't.
The tail hook coming in high alpha.
Oh, you don't see the you don't see the 35?
Oh. I see an MD-90.
Oh, well, I should take a screenshot and post it to Discord. I'm just like perfectly right between underneath you guys.
I'm gonna pull up
It
next to my
looks
buddy
pretty.
Longhorn. So I notice all the actual airport traffic is landing the opposite of what we did.
It's all right. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, we totally know what we're doing. They can do whatever they want.
Plus, you know, we have F-22s and F-35s. I don't think anyone's going to tell us different.
Right, right. We
Yep.
make our own parking spots. When we're doing our IFL landings.
That's the only way I know how to do it.
Well, all right. Awesome. Get this bird shut down.
Are you parked in the shade?
I sure did. I've got my little landing lights out. I'm trying to direct you. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. So okay, Wingnut and Longhorn, don't leave the game or whatever. I'm gonna try to take a picture of what I'm looking at. I just gotta switch out of VR first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Nice looking bird tail hook.
Thanks, sir.
It's shinier than it looks. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't look shiny, and then you get up close, and it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of chrome, isn't it?
It's like a two-tone.
Yeah. That's cool. I love it.
All right, I got the shot. I'll put it on Discord right now.
You put it in the group flight info? That's a nice lineup.
So how do you get to that bit of Discord? I'm trying to find it.
There it is. I'm looking at a picture from Miratech. Look at this. I parked perfectly in between y'all's wings, with rooms to spare.
There you go. That's nice. Right in there.
Very cool. Get out of my airplane here and try to figure out where all the cool kids are hanging out. Ayo.
Run! Run! Horse!
Barely looks like I'm running, doesn't it?
Working now?
It's funny, I can run backwards as fast as I can run forwards.
Can you hear me? This is
I heard somebody.
my Discord dropped out and it started to update on phone.
Oh, it did? Yeah, you gotta like that when it updates itself right in the middle of using it.
Did you get the photo?
Is that the one that's it shows you parked in between the two C-17s?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I showed it on the stream. I even wowed about it. Pretty neat shot.
Nice.
You got plenty of room, that's for sure. With room to spare.
I even folded my tips.
Oh, I wish I could see that.
Yeah, I see that.
No,
in the
you could
pic,
see
but
you could
yeah.
see it in the picture.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, of course I can see it in the picture. Let me double check. I can't see it for me, but I can see it
And
in the picture.
I popped my cockpit too. I like the.
Oh, there
I
it
like
is.
that when I finish a flight, I
Oh,
always
absolutely.
fold and. Those are big birds compared to that thing.
Heck yeah. Those C-17s are
There-
big compared to
there you
us. I mean, even Hercules is big compared to that. It was a monster.
There you go, Maritech. You come over and peed on my wheel and I'll poop in front of your plane. There you go.
I saw it too. I think I even saw you pull your shorts down. Oh man.
There you go.
Well, I guess we did an even swap.
Yeah. Night, you'll have to go around that pile there.
Yeah, I don't think I have reverse. This is bad.
Nope.
Yeah, it was too bad we don't see
You
your
have a
gear.
shit wheel.
I'm just glad you didn't light it
Yeah.
on fire first. Here, hey, Joe, you did it like right around here. Here, I'll add to it.
In our bigger aircraft, we've got a toilet in there.
Go over there and slip. Whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop. That's hilarious.
man. It was a good flight, Laser.
Thank you for joining, buddy.
Yes, indeed,
I
it
just
was.
appreciate it. It wouldn't be much of a flight if I was here all by myself, so I love having you good pilots with me. As a matter of fact, I had so much fun today, let's try to do it again next week. How about that?
Oh, that's a new idea.
Yeah. Let's try to fly every Friday. How about that?
Ooh.
What
Sounds
a
like
novel
plan.
idea.
Heck yeah.
Go over here and check out Coast. I see he's got his props feathered. See, that's how you can tell it's a C-130H, because he's only got four props. If he had a six-bladed prop, that would technically be the J, but not really, because it's the Captain Sim version, and they just don't have the actual version of it. But that's the difference in the Captain Sim versions. The H has 4 props, the J has 6 props, and that's the only difference. In real life, there's big differences, but in the Captain Sim versions, there's not much difference. That's why I'd recommend just get the H.
That would
Everybody will see you properly. Oh, Wingnut, what do we
that
got
wouldn't
here?
be a well, that wouldn't be a livery problem that I'm having since I see all his ground stuff there. I'm just wondering if I should uninstall that and
I don't
reinstall.
think so. I don't think so. Really, there's only one livery with it, unless you like get off site. Oh, Wingnuts posted a picture of his bathroom. So, in case you guys need to know what a bathroom looks like, that's what a bathroom looks like.
Well, Tailhook needed it. Tailhook needed it like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, that's great. I like how there's an oxygen mask in the bathroom. You might need that for a couple
Two
reasons.
uses.
Yeah, you're gonna need that. In that small enclosed space. Oh man.
That's fantastic. God, it looks like you got a kitchen and everything in here.
Hey, Tailhook, all you gotta do is open the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get rid of the smell, all right. Everything else.
Whee.
Big world, lot of smells.
Yeah. Vacate the premises.
Yeah, wonderful.
That's hilarious.
All right, pilots, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream right here, but I really enjoyed myself tonight. I hope you did as well. We had a good time flying around Indonesia again. Sure is beautiful around here. And we're going to take off out of here from Jakarta next week. We're going to check the city out just a little bit, and we're going to continue heading northwest, and that will continue our journey around the world. So, Please join us next week and have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.